Like many people, I had dreams of becoming a millionaire by 30, then 35, then 40. I eventually stopped thinking about it, feeling like the odds were against me. But one day, something happened that changed my life forever, and I made more progress in the next 6 months than I did over 20 years of my life. Today, I'd like to share with you what I learned that allowed me to become a millionaire faster than I ever thought possible, and the mistakes you're currently making which are crippling your chances of getting rich. And if you're like me, a person that wants much more success in their life and feels a little bit disappointed with where you're currently at, it's going to be a life-changing experience. Many folks think that becoming a millionaire is just a dream reserved for the lucky few or those born into privilege. But what if I told you that's not true? What if I told you that the path to becoming a millionaire is within your reach? In today's world, success isn't just about luck or circumstances. It's about our ability to adapt, learn, and master the skills that drive wealth creation. So as we take this journey together, I want you to open your mind and heart to new possibilities. Embrace learning, growth, and self-improvement, and you'll unlock the door to unlimited prosperity. Let's dive into some strategies and principles that can guide us to millionaire status and beyond. I've had my share of tough jobs over the years. I've worked in construction, on farms, and in factories, doing the same repetitive tasks day in and day out. One day, out of sheer frustration, I asked myself, why do some people have more success than others? The Bible says, seek and you shall find. So, I started asking successful people what they were doing differently. They shared their insights, and when I applied them, I began to see better results. I got into sales after I could no longer get a laborious job. In sales, I noticed that one of my colleagues was making 10 times more than everyone else, even though he was selling the same product from the same office at the same price to the same people. I asked him, "What are you doing differently?" He told me, and I followed his advice. What I discovered changed my life. I learned about the law of cause and effect, also known as the law of sowing and reaping, action and reaction. It's a universal law that states everything happens for a reason. There are no effects without causes. If you track down the cause of any effect, you'll understand how to reproduce it. This principle is the foundation of all scientific processes, medical research, marketing, and business. If you can define an effect you desire, find someone who once didn't have that effect but now does, and then do what they did, you'll eventually get the same results. Success is not an accident, and failure isn't either. Success leaves tracks. If you follow the tracks of successful people, no matter where you start, you'll eventually get to where they are. One of the key things that distinguish successful people is their sense of control over their lives and a sense of coherence, the feeling that things fit together well. When I realized the law of cause and effect explained everything, I got excited. In sales, I rose to the top of my sales force. I read, learned, attended courses, and most importantly, applied what I learned. When I moved into sales management, I repeated this process. Read books, took courses, sought advice, and applied what the most successful people did. Over the years, whether in real estate, import, export, development, manufacturing, or distribution, I always started by asking, how does this work? How do people succeed in this field? Then I immersed myself in learning and applying the best practices. One crucial point here is that nature is neutral. It doesn't care who you are. It doesn't matter if you're tall or short, male or female, black or white, educated or uneducated. Nature only cares that you do what successful people do. It's like following a recipe. If you follow a recipe exactly, you get the dish. It's the same with success. Here's a harsh truth. Many people less intelligent or less talented than you are flying high on the wings of success. Why? Because they follow the time-tested principles of achievement. It's tough to see someone seemingly less capable surpassing us in wealth or stature, but remember, success leaves a trail. We need to emulate those who have gone before us, replicating their proven methods with determination. In my research on self-made millionaires, I discovered a common thread. Nothing happens overnight. Success is a journey paved with difficulties and failures. But those who keep going, those who refuse to be deterred by setbacks, are the ones who eventually succeed. How many times does the average person try before giving up on a new goal? Less than one. Most people give up before even trying. They dream of financial independence but don't take the first step because they're already making excuses. They live in a place called someday. Someday I'll start saving money. Someday I'll get out of debt. Someday I'll lose weight. Someday I'll start a business. Someday I'll take my finances seriously. Most people live in someday. Our job is to get off that island and start taking control of our lives. A few years ago, a major entrepreneur asked me to speak to his 800 franchise owners about becoming self-made millionaires. I said yes, even though I had no idea what I was going to talk about. Like many people, I had dreams of becoming a millionaire by 30, then 35, then 40. I eventually stopped thinking about it, feeling like the odds were against me. But when this opportunity came, I had to learn fast. I started studying self-made millionaires, discovering where they came from, what they did, how they thought, and the decisions they made. What I learned is that becoming a self-made millionaire isn't the most important thing. The important thing is the person you have to become to achieve that goal. To become a self-made millionaire, you have to become a completely different person. A friend of mine says, to achieve something you've never achieved before, you have to become someone you've never been before. This idea is crucial. The qualities you need to develop to become a self-made millionaire are incredible. They make you a much better person in terms of character, determination, discipline, decision-making, and strength. The real benefit of becoming wealthy isn't the material gains. It's about the person you become and the life you lead. In my research, I found several qualities common among self-made millionaires. If you have these qualities, your success is practically guaranteed. If you don't, these qualities are learnable. The number one point is that all business, sales, and financial skills are learnable. If you can drive a car, you can learn any skill. The second point is that you're probably only one skill away from doubling your income right now. For most people, there's one skill that can unlock their potential and set them on the path to becoming a self-made millionaire. Now, within each of us lies a dormant accumulation of untapped potential. If you lack self-confidence or aren't sure which skill holds the key to your success, don't worry. Every skill worth having is within your grasp, waiting for your devotion and determination. Many people say, I'm not good with money. Let's dispel that myth once and for all. Life offers endless opportunities for growth and learning. You can learn anything you set your mind to. Take a moment to assess yourself. Give yourself a score from 1 to 10 in each area of your life. If you find yourself lacking in any aspect, don't give up. It's within your power to improve. Dream big. Visualize a future of unlimited abundance and prosperity. Imagine yourself filled with happiness, vitality, and success. Practice the art of idealization by following the habits and mindset of those who have achieved greatness before you. Project forward several years and imagine your life is perfect in every way. If you had no limitations, what would your life look like? How much would you be earning? What kind of family life and health would you have? What kind of car would you drive? This is the starting point for great wealth and success. You need a dream or vision of a wonderful future. Here's an exercise. Take a sheet of paper and make a list of dreams. Imagine it's like a child's Christmas wish list. Write down everything you want. A friend of mine did this and ended up with 330 goals initially and 500 by the end of the month. His life exploded with opportunities as he activated the law of attraction, drawing people, circumstances, ideas, and resources that moved him towards his goals. Another key point is to do what you love. Truly successful people love their work. The big rule for success is to find something you love and find a way to make a living doing it. When you love your work, it gives you energy, motivation, and excitement. It's probably something you were meant to do. Self-made millionaires often say they've never worked a day in their lives because they do what they love. The next point is to commit to excellence. I struggled with this when I was young because I was never good at anything. I got bad grades, was fired from multiple jobs, and even from a gas station job. But then I discovered that all successful people are excellent at what they do. They strive to be in the top 10% of their field. If you're doing what you love, you'll naturally want to be excellent at it. If you don't want to excel, you're in the wrong field. Being in the top 10% is where the money is. Pay any price and make any sacrifice to get there. It takes 5 to 7 years to achieve mastery in your field. The time will pass anyway, so why not spend it becoming the best? No one is better or smarter than you. If someone else is at the top of their field, you can be too. Find out how they got there and follow their path. The journey may take longer for some and shorter for others, but everyone who keeps moving forward eventually gets there. Another principle is developing a workaholic mentality. All self-made millionaires work hard, hard, hard. They start earlier, work harder, stay later, and develop a reputation for being among the hardest working people in their industry. The average self-made millionaire works 59 hours a week. They don't watch TV, play sports, or socialize excessively. They're focused on their goals. To succeed, you need to have clear written goals and plans. The 3% of adults with written goals earn more than the other 97% combined. Write down your goals, make plans to achieve them, and work on them every day. This will give you a sense of control, increased energy, and motivation. Practice the law of cause and effect. If you do what other successful people do, you'll get the same results. Study the most successful people in your field and emulate them. Dedicate yourself to lifelong learning. Learn new skills and improve existing ones. This will make you more valuable and increase your earning potential. Finally, practice self-discipline. The ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification, to make yourself do what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not, is the key to personal greatness. Self-discipline is the most important single quality for success in life and business. In conclusion, becoming a self-made millionaire isn't just about money. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about developing the qualities that will make you successful in all areas of your life. It's about realizing that you have the power to create your own future. So start today. Take the first step. Follow the proven principles of success, and you'll achieve your goals. Remember, the journey to $1 million starts with a single step. Take that step today, and don't look back. Thank you.